Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chachunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Mukam Karoti Vachalam Sangham Langayate Girim Yat Krupatamaham Bande Shri Gurum Dinataram Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathatam Tam Sadivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhantam Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prakarini He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanute Devi Pranamami Devi Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevata Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna to all wonderful devotees of the Lord. So what topic you want to talk? Democracy. What topic, any subject, what topic you want to talk? Prabhu said it's open. No, don't worry. Whatever you say, I will talk about.
Any suggestions?
Okay. And then I will talk which process. There are many processes. Karma Kanda process is there. Jnana Kanda means acquiring the knowledge. Ashtanga Yoga, Yoga Bhyas, Tapasya, austerities. Then Bhakti Yoga. All this process, finally, ultimate aim of this process is to realize absolute truth. Then, why should we do only bhakti? If all the process give the same result, why should we do the bhakti only? Why not others? So karma kanda, you need to perform the karma kanda, you need a perfect drama. In Kali Yuga, where do you get the perfect drama? It is not that what we are doing the karma, we get the result. It is the Brahman who recites the holy mantras from the scripture in a proper way. That is the result of the mantra that we get the blessings of the Lord. If they don't recite the mantra properly, you get nothing. It is in those mantras are to invoke the Lord's mercy. That invocation is not there, how is going to listen to our request? Jnana Yoga, acquiring the knowledge. For that, we have to learn from somebody. It is called Arshagarda in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitam, all the scriptures, they are called Arsha Grantha, means these are scriptures which cannot be learned by themselves, has to be taught by someone. You see, practically you see. You learn without trying to learn from initiated devotee, or that you try to learn, read Bhagavad Gita, understand it. You read it, but your understanding won't be there. Maybe sometime for purport what they written, you understand it. But what is the intent of that particular verse in the Bhagavad Gita? Practically you can try. But when you hear from the devotee, who is the proper in the channel, then you can understand it. That's why it's going to be stress. One should read Bhagavad Gita written by Prabhupada. Our Acharya put up the realization of purpose. That's why Srila Prabhupada says, when you read my book and purpose, you don't need to read any other books at all. No Acharya. After reading all Acharyas, he given essence to us. So we don't have the qualified teachers who can teach perfectly. We have but very few. If you want to study the Vedas, to complete one Veda, it will take 16 years. In the Tirupati Balaji temple in India, top of the hill, they are running free Vedic school. They select the people on the written examination, interview, when they are between 11 and 12 years of age. After 12 you can't get it. And not before 10 also. And first they take 6 to 7 years just to teach the Sanskrit. The Sanskrit, what we learn from the school, it won't help to read Vedas. Then after that, to study, if they perfectly pass in that examination, then one Veda will take minimum 11 years. I was discussing with a teacher, they call Acharya. He was telling that it will take minimum 11 years to study one Veda. If you are joining then 12 years of age, 7 years you take it to study the Sanskrit 19 years, then you study one Veda, you are already 30 years age. If you want to study second another Veda, 41 years, you are already old person. After 35 years age, a man is considered entering the old age. You ask the doctor, if the doctor is honest, he will tell you. So that's why in the present age, study of the Jnana Yoga Veda, very difficult. Maybe 1 out of 1 million could be there, but I didn't never find it. So it is very tough to read. But even reading the Vedas, what we are getting? We are getting the knowledge, that's all. Not the realization of the Supreme Lord. Ashtanga Yoga, you are living the family, going to the forest, sitting under a tree, you have to meditate upon the Lord. And if you are successful, it will take many lifetimes, not one lifetime. Nobody can realize the Lord in one lifetime, not possible. If somebody said, I didn't ask them to show where an example show it. If somebody was able to realize the Supreme Lord in one lifetime. In the gone days, Satyayuga people used to say for 100,000 years lifespan. Our lifespan is only 100 years. But in 100,000 years time also, they are unable to realize the Lord. Vishwamitra first performed without eating and sleeping 60,000 years. Tapasya. But in the meantime, at the time, he was able to control senses. He got all the perfections, but not realization of the Lord. In the meantime, heaven of the king, Indra sent one Menaka, dancing lady. And seeing that lady, he got attracted, he married, he got a daughter. And when that lady, after delivering the child, now I have to go back to heaven. Said, why? Then why did you come here? No, Indra sent me to disturb your austerities. Now, Indra's task finished, he sent me a message that I must come back. He said, oh, if you go back, who will take care of you? I said, I can't do anything. He left the child and gone. And Vishwamitra said, what am I going to do with the child? You also left the child and gone. Both the left child was in the forest, nobody to it. No house, nothing in the forest, just openly. That time the birds, what do you call it? The big birds, you know.
Vacha.
Huh?
The Vacha. The Vacha or hawk? Or eagle?
The big birds, their name is Shakuntala. The birds, the name is in Sanskrit. And the big birds used to come, drink some leaves, some fruits here and there, used to hit the child from the childhood. That's why her name became Shakuntala. So what I'm trying to say, even after performing so many 60,000 years, not a small time, but still for long. So after it is, when you get the tapasya, you get the powers. But at the same time you get the ego also. And if somebody do not follow, immediately you curse him. Suddenly, for example, I don't have any money. Suddenly I get 1 million rand lottery. So what will happen to me? I want to show that I am a rich person, isn't it? By the big car, try to build the buildings, whatever it is, showingness. As I am showing, I am spending my money. I am no more a millionaire. Is it? One day I will become zero. The powers also like that one. When consuming the power, you are using the power to get something, you are losing the tapasya. That's why the Guru says, don't use your powers. Your goal is to achieve the supreme absolute truth. So here, that tapasya also not easy. Demigods do not like you to be successful. They want to test, are you really serious about going back to my Supreme Lord? They give so many things. Oh, take this one, take this one. Then you fall down, then okay, you are not a pure devotee, you want this one. But the devotees, finally the fourth one is the Bhakti Yoga. The Bhakti Yoga, you don't have to change your profession. If you are a family member, be a family member. But chant Hare Krishna mantra and engage in service of the Lord. Other process, so tapasya, you have to leave the family, everything. Talking is very easy, but being a practical it is not so easy. Senses are so powerful that it won't allow. Someone is not married, I want to remain brahmachari, I want to chant, go to forest and do, closing the eyes but mind is moving somewhere. Naturally, because that's the inherent qualities of the human being, the senses force you to get away. But in Bhakti Yoga, you don't have to lose anything. If you are a family holder, be a family member. Do whatever the work you are doing. But additionally, you take up the devotional service according to your capability, chant, serve, associate. Nobody will force anything. But if you are sincerely chanting, even if you are a family member, you sincerely chant, why I am chanting? I want to take the mercy of the Lord. Why I want to take mercy of the Lord? Because this human body on the earth planet is the means to go back to spiritual world. No demigod from the heavenly planet can go to spiritual world from that position. Heaven is to enjoy the result of activity we do in this human body on the earth planet. So heaven is not the place for liberation, but it's a place to enjoy the what good activity you did on this earth planet as a human being. That's why demigods also glorify the human being. Oh, how fortunate this human being on earth planet that they can engage in the bhakti to Lord Krishna and go back to Vaikuntha. How unfortunate we are in the heavenly planet. We got all facilities to enjoy, but we can't engage in bhakti. They all are the devotees of the Lord, because so much opulences, they don't have the time to engage in bhakti. One person asked, how it is that they are devotees, you say that they are devotees, they can't do bhakti. I always give the example. Reservoir Hills also there are, I know, more than 15-20 initiated devotees here. Do you have the list of them? Should contact. There are many devotees here. Where previously when I used to come here, in other place, about 20-25 they used to come. Now I don't see any of them. Of course, most of them were very old, but older coming and sitting here only. Try to have that list and call them. One of my disciples also is here, Krishna Mohan. But I don't have the address very easy. Okay. His wife Saranga Sundari, Loknath Maharaj disciple. So Bhakti Yoga, you don't have to miss anything, but whatever the situation you are, you can continue to engage in bhakti. That will help us. Lord never said that. Lord never said that only brahmachari sannyas can go back to Vaikuntha. Never said. Lord himself is a family member, Krishna. We got only one wife, is it? Krishna, how many wives he had? Only 16,108 wives. Krishna. And Lord Sri Ram also, married person. Lord showing by example, but being a householder also, still you can continue in the bhakti, dharma. Prabhupada in the one of the purpose like that, it's easy for the family member to fully surrender to the Lord, so to go back home. Because the human being's senses are so strong, it doesn't allow man to be victorious. But the family member senses are satisfied. The person not married brahmachari, sometimes you get disturbed. You fall down also. Possibility, I don't say 100%, but it's possible to fall down. That's why that Prabhupada giving the example, the senses like enemies. When the enemies attack, the person is, if not very, very, very strong, he will be defeated, taken over. But the householder, the senses, they won't attack because the one who senses protection is already there. That's why they won't be defeated. In that purpose, Srila Prabhupada is that family members are more safe side than brahmacharis and sannyasis. In that way, engage in bhakti. There are so many examples in the scriptures and acharyas also. Being the family member, they back to below. What there? So Chaitanya Charitamrita also comes up. Age affecting, forgetting the name. So household also. So bhakti, Lord says very clearly in the 11th chapter 50, when you got the time, read 11th chapter 53, 54, 55. 53, Lord says that what are the process by which he cannot be obtained. 55, Lord says that by which process only, use the word only, he can be obtained. 55 says that if you are a devotee, how you should conduct yourself. That's why I say the three important. The 11th chapter, 3rd verse, 53rd verse, the 11th chapter deals with the universal form of the Lord. In the 7th chapter and 10th chapter, Lord shown his opulences. Said among the rivers I am this river, among the water I am the ocean, among the hills I am this Himalaya, among the birds I am the Gaura, among the Adityas I am the sun god, among all the demigods I am the Indra. Like it shows that everything, nothing but me. When he said like that, Arjuna said, my Lord, accept whatever you say, but I want to see that form of you in which you can see the everything is you but nothing else, which we call universal form of the Lord. In the 11th chapter, Lord said that I will show the universal form, but you can't see that form with your material eyes. Suppose sunlight is there. Only one small light is coming from billions of kilometers away. But still we can't see the sun. Can you see? We can't see the sun. And instead of one sun, 100 suns come in one go. Can you see? The one tube light is okay. But there one floodlight, one corner, this kind of 4 floodlights are there. You like to see comfortably the light? No. So much brightness, we can't see it. When the Lord comes, the Lord's effulgence, Sahasra Surya Paryantam. It says that, Bhagavad Gita says that Lord's effulgence is like 1,000 suns coming in one go. How can we see that? For that you need a special eyes, divine eyes. That's why Krishna says that with this material eyes you can't see me. I give the divine vision so that you will see, and it shows all the universal form. Universal form in complete fullness cannot be seen by anyone in any place. Lord doesn't show. He was in the battlefield. What is the battlefield? Are you going to ask how are you? How is the family? Do you ask? Nothing. Battlefield either kill or be killed. Only two. There is nothing else. After finishing how are you, then only you come to the battlefield. So it is only death is dancing in the battlefield. So Lord shown in the universal form is related to the death. When Arjuna saw whole universe in the Brahman and got thousands of heads. Those who have studied recited the Purusha Suttam, that is the description of the universal form of the Lord. Om Sahasra Shesha Purusha Sahasracha Sahasrapat Sabhumim Vishwato Ruttva Aktatistat Shangulam Sahasra Shesha. He got the thousands of heads. And thousands of eyes, thousands of hands are there. His height is so high that he already surpassed the sky. After that, he was 10 fingers higher, more than the sky. Such a big one. So the various heads in relation to the death personification is shown. Arjuna saw that so many soldiers and great warriors like Bhishma, Karna, Duryodhana, all these entering the mouth of the, just like a mouth of the divine personality. Somebody hanging, somebody struggling to get into, somebody struggling to get out. When Arjuna saw, he was afraid. He said, who are you? I am very much disturbed. Who are you? Lord said, Kalosmi, I am the death personified. I am the death now personified. I already killed all of them. And only you fight it and thinking that not for the results, but thinking that you are following my order, instruction. To do the work, is in your hand. Result is not in your hand, is it? Result is in your hand. The students or anybody, we can work, but we can't see the result coming. That's why Lord says, Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phalish kadachana. To do the work is your duty, you have to do. But the result is not in your hand, though. Don't think of the result. But do the karma perfectly. Here also Lord shown the fearful form. Lord said that I am the monk, death personified. Arjuna said that, my Lord, because of seeing this universal form, which is very fearful, I am very much disturbed. I lost my peace. Can you kindly show me your beautiful transcendental form of your 400 form of your Lord? Lord said that this form, demigods always want to see the transcendental form with the 4 hands, but not everybody can see. However, you are my devotee, you are my friend and my well-wisher. Means, Lord will not show His form to everyone. It should be as a friend, as a well-wisher, as a servant. For them only He can show it. Therefore, I will show you. Then the Lord showed His 400 form of the Lord, beautiful form. After that, He came back to the most beautiful form of Shyamasundar, 200 form. The 200 form of Krishna is the original form. All other forms, what you see, 400 forms, these are the expansions, opulent forms. The devotees who do the bhakti with a reverence, oh Lord is so great, I am a small person. When you go to the temple, our feeling is, Lord is very great, I am a small person. That we go to the Lord, see the Lord with the reverence. That is the for them 400. The person, reason for Chaitanya Krishna appearing as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the Golok Vrindavan, Radha with Radha and Krishna sitting there, Krishna says, Radhe, the human being, they worship me with a great reverence. But I don't like it. They keep me distance, they say, you are great, we are small, nothing else. There is no love in that one, the fear is there. But I want my devotee perform bhakti with the love. But how to do the love? How to love the Lord, Supreme Lord? So Lord Krishna appeared Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to teach the living human being how to love Krishna. How to serve Krishna, not with reverence, with the love. Anarpita charan charad charan karnavati nau kalo samarpayitu unnato jalasam svabhakti siyam. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, the first chapter, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's first purpose for incarnation is explained. Anarpita charan charad karnavati nau kalo. The Lord appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for that purpose, which has never been taught to human being, love of Godhead. Samarpayitu unnato jalasam bhakti sriyam. Sa bhakti sriyam. Even Lord Himself appeared devotee, is teaching others His own bhakti. Sriya means most of it. Sriyas means best of the best. The bhakti is the best of all other process. Lord Brahma also, you might have heard it, while offering praise to Krishna, after when Brahma stole all the cows and boys' life, then Lord expanded. Then understanding that I have committed offense towards the Lordship, then Brahma comes and offers prayer. Then he glorifies. Sreya bhakti rudam tayat. He says that, my Lord, bhakti is the Sreya, best of the best. Those ignoring the bhakti, they engage in the other process of acquiring the knowledge. They will just undergo the difficulties in the life, klesha, distress in their life. Because by studying the Vedas, you can't realize, come to the scene, you can't see the Lord. You understand the Lord of life, but you can't see the Lord. Klesha, when they get only distress only, such jnana yogis who are studying the Vedas to realize the Lord, their process just like the beating the husk. When you give before the rice, what is this form? What do you call it? Before the rice, what do you call it? That seeds. Never seen it. It is called paddy. And the paddy it is called, okay? Then the husk, outer cover. When you send to the mill, that will take out, polish, and give it to, you find in the supermarket, rice. So the husk is there, outer skin. You keep on hammering, holding, you don't get any grains. Rama says that other than the bhakti, if you take the jnana kanda, acquiring the knowledge, study of the Vedas, it's just like the beating a husk with no results. So bhakti is the best process. Here also Lord says that. Shreyas Liyam Bhakti. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught the best of the bhakti, realization Lord bhakti, how to do loving devotional service to the Lord. We can realize the Lord, the neutral position, those devotees worshipping the Lord highest level like sages, but they don't have clear form of servitude, but they want to see the opulence of the Lord. They want to be with the Lord, but they don't know which form they want to be. But by chance, if they get liberation, they will become ornaments in the body of the Lord. Somebody will become tree. Oh, I want to become tree to serve my Lord. Somebody wants to, my Lord come into the forest, I want to become a green grass so that my Lord can relax on it. That's called Shadabhav, neutral, no feeling at all. Somebody can become servant. We all, most of the people, other than ISKCON, they were serving anyone coming to the temples, we say, all right, my Lord, I am nothing, you are a great person. It is a servant, Dasya Bhava. With reverence, no love. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches, you can be servant but with love. I serve my Guru Maharaj way because I love him. Not that, oh, Guru Maharaj coming, if I don't serve, you get angry. No. That is not the bhakti. You are doing the duty. But when you go without calling, you go and serve the Lord with love. When you serve the Lord, Guru with the love, it's understandable, it can be seen. That because of as a servant, how in the mood of the servant, how we can serve the Lord with the love, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught us. The Lord himself appeared as the devotee, and the devotee himself teaching how one should do his bhakti. That's why I say, Swa Bhakti Sriyam, his own bhakti. Other is, you can also act with the love. You can say, oh, Krishna looks like my friend. Some people get it. In Botswana, I had one Mataji, the associate professor, she was in the university, but not ISKCON, from the Kumar Sampradaya. But same, they also worship Radha Krishna in the mood of the gopis. She had a Radha Krishna small lady, three or four, she had the Laddu Gopal, child Gopal. She should dress. Sometimes she says, hey, you take the clothes, otherwise slap you. I used to call Didi. Yeah? I told her, Didi, how can you say the Lord? No, it's very naughty, not taking clothes. Why that Mataji calling that I will slap you? She feels that Lord is my child. Parental mood. When you are serving the Lord, our natural inherent to the feeling towards the Lord, what you have, it will come out when you serve the Lord. That's why it's given opportunity that one should serve the Lord, going to temple serve. When you serve the Lord, naturally what mood internal we have that will come out depending upon the service and chanting. So one can serve the Lord in the parental mood also. Lord accepts. You can take the example of the Damodar Lila. where is Supreme Lord Krishna and where is Gopi, Yashoda? But he agreed to be born. That's why Narada says that the Supreme Lord who has been always meditated, yogis meditating him for thousands of years, they cannot catch him. And this Gopi you want to catch and bind him. Because Krishna was running, Yashoda running behind to catch him. That time he said that yogis cannot catch after trying for 1,000 years. And this Gopi want to catch him. When you are trying to bind with a rope, that time also Narada said that, how can you bind it? Ananta, unlimited, infinite it is. How can be infinite be bound with a limited rope? It's a master, but Lord agrees to become child or the parent. That are pure devotees of the Lord. He accepts. So one can serve the Lord with the love as a servant. We can love Lord as a friend also. We can serve the Lord as a parent. Among all, best one is thus serving the Lord in the conjugal love, Madhurya Bhava. That's the highest. In the wife and husband also see, you are in the family members, you know. Sometimes husband is sick, wife serves nicely as a mother could serve. And the mother serves the children without any thing in return with the love. When the husband is sick, wife also serves the husband in that. That time she is not wife, she is working as a mother. When the husband needs some friend to talk with, love or material affairs, he discloses, talks openly to the wife. In the mood of friendship, at that time they say that she is acting like a sister or friend, brother or friend it is. She serves the husband like a child, mother would serve the child. And she guides also the friend and gives the all love, that is Madhurya Bhava. That's why I say the Madhurya Bhava, conjugal love mood is highest level Gopis. Gopis means pure devotee. Goete piyate iti gopi gopaha. Go means senses. The one who serves the Lord with all the senses, that is the gopi. It can be gopi or gopa. Don't become old person. Oh, time up already. So, 5 minutes I finish it. So, then Lord said that Naham Vedayana Tapasa in 1153. Lord said Naham Vedayana Tapasa na dani na chejaya shekevam vido društvan api mamyatha. Arjun, I cannot be realized or seen by study of the Veda. Na tapasa by tapasya austerities, penances. Na dana by charity, you cannot say. Na chejaya, na by worshipping me. Worshipping means what? Oh, I am taking the weekend just to go with. This is not, it's just a worship. It's not very real worship, just you are moving your hand, nothing else. There is no meaning at all. Worship is the one, this without it, feeling you are doing that is worship. But real puja is that when you see the Lord Radhanath is standing in front of me, not the photo, but Lord is there and got opportunity to serve him. The mood should be like that, puja, when you are offering to the Lord, mood should be that my Lord is right in front of me. But if that mood is not there, we are doing ritual as they do the fill up the blanks. It doesn't have any meaning. That type of puja, Lord says, no, you can't see me. Shekya vidho društvan api mam. As you have seen my universal form and 400 form, and this 200 form of mind, Shama Sundara, it cannot be seen by this any process. Tapasya, Shati, study of the Vedas and worshiping. How you can see? In the 54th verse, Lord says that, Bhaktya tananya shakya amevo vidojana jnatum drashtam cha tattve na pravishtam cha parantapa. Lord very clearly says, Tva means only. Only by the process of bhakti, you can see me, you can understand me, and you can come to me. Ananya means no other means. Only by the process of the bhakti, only you can see me, and you can come to me and understand my past and central to me. The 55 verse says that's how one should do. How devotee should do. If you are following this one, then how the devotee should do. Mat karma kut mat paramo mat bhakta sanghavarjita. Lord very clearly says that we are a devotee. Every activity you do like a Krishna karma. The 12th chapter also Lord says, if you can't become a devotee, whatever the work you do, good or bad, doesn't matter, but give the result to me. It doesn't say that only good work. No, it said whatever the karma you do, whatever active work you do, give the result to me. First the Lord said that become my devotee. If you can't become devotee, go become my work for me. Like so many people who see work in the office accountants, all this. They are not devotee, but they are working for Krishna pleasure. They say, okay, I accept it. If you can't do these both, at least you work, give the result to me. 3 options give it. Here also says, if you are devotee, what is that? Mat karma do, or karma, what we do, say that is karma of Krishna. I am going to office work as a clerk. As a clerk, because this work is Krishna's work. The purpose of the proposal is that if you are a big businessman, you are a MD or CEO, and make Krishna as a MD, you work as a manager. That's the purpose. You got the business, your manager, your servant, workers, they don't bother whether you are running profit or losses, is it? What they want? Their salary. They don't care whether you are running losses. No, you have to pay salary. Prabhupada said that in the same way, in the business profit comes, give to Krishna. Losses come, give to Krishna. You get your salary, that's all. Means, because you are working for Krishna, be worry free. Don't look for how much it's coming, you get your salary, that's all. That is highest level of the bhakti. Lord says that you do this work, then you will always come to me. So bhakti process is the easiest process which can be followed, practiced by anyone, irrespective of education. Bhakti, no education required. What is required? Sincerity. Desire that I want to engage in bhakti. Desire to serve the Lord. If got that desire to serve the Lord is there, remaining all will come forward. But I want to become bhakti, I don't want to serve the Lord, then it's difficult. That's why the proposal is that what? Loving devotional service. The Prabhupada never said that devotional service, no. Devotional service can be done as a duty also. If I don't go to temple, Lord will punish me. He wants to take my richness. No, that is not bhakti. It is just a duty you are doing. But when that's why Prabhupada said, love you, serve the Lord with the love. As a mother serves the child with the love. Am I right, mothers? When you are a small child, you are taking care. Do you think that, oh, my son, when he becomes big, you will take care of him? Do you think it is? No. With the love you serve the child. In the same way, we have to serve Krishna. With that mood, love, I love Krishna. That is the love of God. If I do sadhana, if I serve Krishna, Krishna will give me. Prabhupada, what he says? It's not a supermarket. Supermarket give the money, take something. He uses the word natural. Prahlad Maharaj also says, when Lord Narasimhadev appeared, Prahlad Maharaj given the offered wonderful prayers, whole 9th chapter goes. Then Narasimhadev says, Prahlad, I'm very much happy, but I want to give some benediction to you. Prahlad Maharaj says that, Yadirasisham Maya Bhagavan. Before that he said that, my Lord, I given the bhakti, in return you want to give me something. Do you think that I'm a merchant? He used the word, the vanik means merchant. Do you think that I'm a merchant? Lord said, no, Prahlad, I want to give some benediction. Then he said, Yadirasisha me Bhagavan. May Lord Asisha means, if at all you want to give benediction, please bless me not to have any desire for the material enjoyment. Are you getting me? When I don't have material desire for material enjoyment, I am going to have heaven, a spiritual world. The desire for the material enjoyment is the cause of the repeated cycle of birth and death. When I freed from the desire for sense gratification, I am liberated. In that condition, we really start the pure bhakti. We go guaranteed to go back home to God. We stop here. Any questions, you are welcome. If you want to go more in detail, in the Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, 53, 54, 55 verses, you can read. The 3 verses I was talking about. Wonderful, you are coming, take it serious. Then you perform pious activities for many lifetimes. The end result of pious activity is that you will come to satsang. It is said, how many have read Ramayana, Tulsi Ramayana? Anybody read it? Nobody read it. You read it. If you want to become perfect human being, you must read Ramayana. You want to become a good devotee, you can study Bhagavatam. You are a good devotee, sometimes you do the human factor. I see some devotee on the street, somebody asking for begging, hey, if I give the money, go and drink it. Prabhupada writes it, you become stone-hearted. How do you know that he is going to drink the alcohol? Maybe real hungry. Why don't you think that if I give the money, he will go to the supermarket, buy some bread and eat it? Why I am thinking in a negative way that if I give the money, he will go to pub to buy some alcohol? I may be devotee, but I am not a perfect human being. But if I understand Ramayana, reading and understand both different, understand Ramayana, you will become perfect. When you become perfect, bhakti is already there. Teachings of Ramayana, Lord appeared as a Ram to teach the people how to conduct himself according to dharma. Then he can be victorious of anything. Where the demigods are afraid of Ravan, they don't have the power to kill him. But a human being, if he follows dharma, he can achieve that task which cannot be done by the demigod even. That's the teachings of the Ramayana. Okay, we stop here.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much. His Holiness Rama Govinda Swami ki. Hare Krishna.
Guru Maharaj, one devotee had a question from last week. Will I take that question from him?
What is that?
Your question.
Who was asking that question?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This question is not related to the topic, but it is related to Ramayana. And I'll read the question. It says that during the Yuddha Kanda, or Sarga 82.
During?
Sorry.
Can you come here?
Yes.
During?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. So I'll read the question. It says that it's related to the Ramayana. So during the Yuddha Kanda or Sarga 82 of Valmiki Ramayana, Indrajit, or otherwise known as Meghnad, prayed to Nikumbala Devi who is known as Pratyangira Atarvana or Bhadrapati, who is also mentioned as Narasimhi. And she is depicted similar to Durga Devi, seated upon a Singh Vahana or a lion vehicle. Indrajit became invincible through his homa to Nikumbala Devi or Narasimhi. And my question is, since Lakshmi Devi is a consort of Shri Narasimha Lakshmi Narayan, is the Shakti expansion Nikumbala Devi, or known as Narasimhi, a different form of Kalima, and is she an expansion of Durga Devi?
Yes.
Is she?
True. See, whenever Krishna incarnates Narayan, Radharani becomes Lakshmi. When Krishna incarnates Brahma, she becomes Saraswati. When Krishna becomes Vishnu, she becomes Lakshmi Devi. When Krishna incarnates Shiva, she becomes Parvati. Parvati is none but Durga. She got different forms, functional names. When she had the 8 hands sitting on the lion and holding the 8 hands, Shankh Chakra Gada Padma, she is not Durga. She is called Vijaya Narayani Vaishnavi. Because she has got the Sudarshan Chakra in hand, she is not the Durga. In the Durga form, fearful form, big tongue coming out, fearful face, fearful eyes, having the big sword like Rama's sword like that one. That is called Durga. Very fearful. Different form, different. It is, you can say, functional form. Like I always give example in your house, for your wife, your husband, for children, you become father. You are going to the office, maybe you are MD. So that, but because higher than your office, somebody else comes, you become somebody inferior to you.
Different roles.
Different role. The name, person, one person, different name, you say, now you say, oh, it's manager Sabha. Is it? You don't say my father came. So this functionary name, Durga, Annapurna, Vijaya, Chamundi, these are functional names depending upon what function they give.
So there's between Radha Krishna.
Because the Lord Krishna Shiva's function is to maintain dharma. Means how? Like your child is doing, become very adamant. You're trying to correct him, he doesn't listen to you. What you do? What you do? Mother, you tell me, as a mother, you know very well. If the child become adamant, he doesn't listen to you, what you do? Chastise. Mother got love, but when the moment she is chastising, she is no more in goodness, she is ignorant. Because you are correcting with the anger, showing your anger for his good. Is it? Correcting steps. So in the universe, all the living entities, when they translate the dharma, acting what they like it, then it becomes duty of Lord Shiva to correct them, punish them, by punishing, chastising. That's why we say 3 types of suffering, is it? Adhyatmika, Bhautika, Devika. By that is trident means this representative of klesha. 3 kleshas. That is representation of the trident. So but that gives suffering. Lord Shiva bring the person living entity to dharma. And Durga is energy. Through the energy, Durga, he accomplishes the task. The function. That's why incarnation, they are called Gunavatara, modes incarnation. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, this is modes incarnation. Krishna, Narayana always, they remain in the pure mode of goodness, which we call Vishishta Sattva. We jivas can go to pure mode of goodness, Shuddha Bhakti. But we can never come to the stage of Vishnu. Only Vishnu Tattvas can be pure and pure of the goodness, Vishuddha Sattva. But the work has to be done. Creation has to be done in the mode of goodness, passion. Wife and husband, both are in mode of goodness. Do you think they will have children? Mode of universe means you are content with what you have. No desire, no anxiety, nothing. You are fully satisfied. Then out there can be attraction between wife and husband. The level is there, ground you put the water, it is going to flow. But the slope, water will flow. The slope is lacking something. The attraction will be there when something is lacking. But the Krishna never come to that one, lacking. It is all full. Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudichyate. Therefore, to accomplish the task of creation, Lord incarnated as Brahma. To maintain the whole universe, Lord incarnated Vishnu to maintain mode of goodness. And to correct the people who are wrongdoers, he takes the incarnation of Shiva. And the purport in Brahma Samhita for this verse, Chiram yatha dadi vikara vishesha yoga sanjayatena tatah prutagasti yetu yashambhutam api tatha samupaiti karyat Govinda Purusham Tamam Bhajami. About Lord Shiva, in the purport Srila Prabhupada read that first sentence, Lord Shambhu, Shiva is not second God. To differentiate or criticize Shambhu is a direct offense at the Lord's feet of Krishna. You should be very cautious. If you are criticizing Shiva, you are destroying your own bhakti. If you are criticizing Durga, you are destroying yourself. Okay. Because she is Vaishnavi. For the devotee, Vaishnava, she is Vaishnavi, Narayani. Non-Vaishnavas, non-devotees, she is Durga, Chamini, and that. So we have to be very cautious. You don't find Prabhupada criticizing any demigod. Do you find any? Don't find. Then who are we? Okay, Prabhu?
Thank you, Maharaj. It's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. Thank you.
Sometimes something they say that somebody,
He is also asking the same question.
Okay.
And,
but say that.
Pashun Pushpam Panto Yome Bhakti
No, okay, but you said the same question.
Yeah, he
that
says, yeah.
Lord
basically he
incarnated as
says-
female is the meat.
Yeah, no, to accept the offering.
No, the people made it. Nowhere written that Durga can be given the meat. No, it is interpretation. People who are the priests, yesterday I was talking, it is the priestly community who destroy any religion. The Brahmin community was working as priests, they destroyed the Hindu religion based on the casteism and so many nonsense things. Christianity destroyed, come to downfall started from the 9th century because of the fathers and priests which were teaching something else other than heaven. Real Christianity, there is no question for the violence. For the main purpose of Christianity to spread the compassion, is it? Islam is teaches surrender. And when they say Islam, what they say? Salam alaikum. Salam means what? Peace. And replies Walaikum salam means peace to you also. And where is the peace? It is the priestly community who bring the bad name to. Quran is not bad. Real Muslim is not bad. They all are I want to know what we can use it. Let them, we don't concern for them. So it is a wrong interpretation. Sanskrit words so many meanings. Like I give an example of Hari. Hari means monkey. Hari means water. Hari means deer also. You have seen the animal, deer? Hari means Lord Narayana also. Many meanings are there. But in what context we are using, the meaning changes. So the Sanskrit mantras also, we have to see that mantra in what context is used, is the meaning will change. And people who do not know selfish Brahman community, priestly community, they want to eat the meat, then say, okay, cut it. We say Durga Jagannatha. How can a mother like to kill his own children? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.